Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday Groove Day. Hope everyone is doing good. I missed you all last week, but I am back feeling much better. I hope you all had a good week. And I don't know about you all, but I am ready for the weekend. Let me know if you're ready for the weekend because I definitely am. Good morning, Katie, Moonchild's World. How are you? Yes, TGIF. So we will wait for a few more to hop on before we dive in. In the meantime, I'm going to get my coffee ready. So grab your coffee, your tea, whatever the beverage of choice is. I'm happy that I'm back on the coffee. Good morning, Kate. Traveled to Row. Happy Friday to you. And today we have our Halloween mug, right? I'm like, hey, why not celebrate Halloween all month long? Nancy, good to see you. It's been a minute. How are you? Happy Friday. So this is nice and steamy. Gonna need to let that cool for a second. The other thing I love about this mug, let me see if I can show it without tipping my coffee over. There we go. It says boo in the inside. Just super cute. All right. I'm going to let that cool for a moment. How's everyone's October going? Did you enjoy that nice super moon? That's what encouraged me to wear my moon shirt today. It's just a phase. It's just a phase. That was a beautiful super moon. Hey, Susan. Good morning. Happy Friday to you. Good to see you. Kay says, I love October because it's my birthday month. Yay. Oh, yours was on the 3rd. Well, you share a birthday with my father. So happy belated birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Kay. Happy birthday. Go, Kay. It's your birthday month. We're going to party like it's your birthday month. All right. Happy birthday. I love that. Libra in the house. So, yeah, my sister's birthday is in October too. She actually shares a birthday with Lisa Smith. So they're both on the 22nd. Right. The weirdest October ever due to politics, that beautiful, beautiful weather in Portland. I can imagine. That's the one thing I do miss by living in Southern California is don't quite get fall. And that is my favorite holiday. I'm good. I had a great grandson. Born September 29th. Oh, he had some issues, but he's fine. Oh, thank God. Okay, good. I have a great granddaughter and now a grandson. Nancy, that is so exciting. Congratulations. Oh, we're sending you lots of love. That's beautiful. And I'm glad that he's doing good. Yay. Wow, a lot of great things happening. I love it. I know. Isn't she the best? I love Lisa too. That's my girl. That is my girl. And when we get together, it is just pure silliness, which I love because, we have a lot of some of the same quirkiness. And it's good to connect with someone that can be just as weird as you. we uplift each other's quirkiness and weirdness, and it's a blast. Absolutely love it. Yeah, thank you. They're gorgeous. I bet they are. I know they are. Oh, she is. She's a beautiful human being. She really is. So you can say like that's one of the good ones right there. Yeah, just a beautiful human being. All right. Well, let's dive in. Let's see what our 3 words are going to be out the gate, and then we will pull messages around those words. We have inspiration. Wait, I'll have to take a closer look at that in a minute. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 2 cards. We have wellness and celebration. Celebrate good times. What is this? Did you see the Portland frog? When they sent in troops, they were met with a guy in a frog suit. I will have to look that up. No, I have not seen that. That's awesome. Okay, let me write these words down. We have inspiration, wellness, and celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. All right. There's Katie. Hello, hello. Okay. So these are our 3 words out the gate. Let's see what message we get around those. We have struggle. Creativity. And perception. Oh, what is this? Hi, Linda. Welcome. Linda said Keith Edwards just came on and said Donald Trump taken to the hospital. That's all I heard. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, we never want to wish anything bad to anyone. So we're just looking at the most benevolent outcome. And that's how we look at that. Yeah, ICE is always creating chaos. Yeah, they're just basically doing whatever they want everywhere. Like the rules don't apply to them. It's unbelievable. It truly is. Yes. So it's interesting, this message that we have here, the inspiration, talking about like the struggle. The struggle is real right now. The struggle is real. It is a uphill battle everyone is fighting. And Spirit is telling us not to get discouraged, to allow ourselves to be inspired by taking care of ourselves, and being creative about it. What are some different creative ways that you can provide an outlet for yourself? Because there's just so much happening, right? So much coming at us, a lot of noise, and a lot of energy. So what ways can you get inspired to bring more wellness into your space, to take care of your mind, your body, and your spirit, right? And it's all about perception. There's always 2 sides of how we can look at things. So let's celebrate looking at it in a way that we can help move ourselves through this, help to move others that are on the front line in really standing up for our rights, sending a lot of that love out to them, finding different ways to just spread our light. It's a lot. it's a lot happening. And I know for me personally, I had to, because I don't watch the news, but I will get news snippets through social media. And I honestly had to start removing a lot of that. Last week was a really tough week. That's why I wasn't on. It was a very intense grieving week. And all that extra stuff coming in was just tearing me apart. It was not healthy. So be mindful. Be mindful how much you consume, but yet we also want to be there in support. And for those that are on the front line, God bless you. And we are continually to pray for these people on the front lines. So that is that message. He lost his bid for the Nobel Prize this morning. Well, hallelujah. Yeah. Yeah, get some relaxed time in there, Kay. It's a lot of heaviness. I want Nobel Peace Committee to award the prize to Barack Obama again, just because, and it would really get Donnie in it. His secret. More than that, that man will lose his mind for sure. For sure. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would actually be kind of funny. All right, let's see what else we get here. First quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. This is all a process. We got to trust the process. No, it doesn't want to come out. The first quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. Oh. And the full moon in Leo. Go wild. Rawr. So yes, get inspired. You know, the universe is here to support us and support us in our goals and everything that we want to do. So be inspired. When we get ourselves inspired, we get we just feel good. It helps us to feel good. So honor our feelings as we're getting inspired, and even honor those when they're not great, right? So there are days when we don't feel great, and we have to honor those feelings as well. So whatever type of emotions that you're experiencing or going through, honor them. Allow them to be there. They're teaching us something, they're sharing something to us. So listen and celebrate that, you know, you're getting connecting close to yourself, to your body, and understanding your needs and what your desires are. Understanding when it's time for you to rest or take a break, right? It's just celebrate that. Go wild. Spirit's like, just allow yourself to be. I think we've been so tight. Everyone's been tightly wound. Like I can feel it. It's just this intensity, right? And so let's just try to loosen up some and allow ourselves to be more in flow, because it's very constricting. The energy is very constricting. So let's give ourselves some breathing room. As the card says, let's just go wild. Find some things that feel good for you. All right, so that's that message. Yeah, he's still the president. He's still the president. All right, I'm going to pick one more on these cards here. And then we'll get 3 new words. sticking out there. Embracing. Potential. And patience. Patience is everything, isn't it? So embrace the inspiration. Embrace when you get inspired. It feels good to be inspired, right? It feels good to really think about the things that bring us joy, or to actually do the things that bring us joy. Again, that's a good state of well-being. It puts us in a good state of well-being. There's so much potential when we're in that space. There's so much potential for us to let loose, to be creative, to celebrate our wins, to celebrate the things that bring us happiness, and just having patience with ourselves. Patience if we're not in that space, and it may be a little challenging for some to be in that space right now, and that's okay. That's okay. It's about taking your time, but little by little you'll get there. But finding those little things that bring you joy. You may not feel like going too wild and being out there and doing great big things. Do little things. Little things. That could be as simple as just putting on a funny movie, something that makes you laugh. I'll tell you what really got me yesterday on YouTube. If any of you used to watch the Ellen show, and I think it was her producer, that guy, Andy, and she would send him into the haunted houses. And there's this one video that has a compilation of all of his haunted houses that he went through with different people. I laughed so hard. I had seen a few of them, when she was on television, but to see all of them at one time was freaking hysterical. So that just really lightened me up and brought me some joy. Joy of seeing other people get scared shitless. But it was fun to watch. So just anything that's going to bring a smile to your face or make you feel good. Make sure you take that time to do that for yourself. Yeah, it's a great deck. I love this deck too, Katie, the Sacred Destiny deck. Katie says, I got so inspired to invest in my resin that the new studio I'm setting up so that I can do what I love in a more healthy way. I love that for you. Yeah. Flowing. Hello. Happy Friday. Your hands are sore. Okay. So Flowing's just saying her one overall hi to everyone. So she doesn't have to keep plugging away. So we send you all a lot of love, and I hope your hands feel better. Ouch. That's not fun. Yeah. Speaking of soreness, the boot is off my foot, my ankle. I went to physical therapy, and they have me doing these exercises, which I can't really say if they're helping right now. They are definitely making my ankle feel a little more sore. So just trying to work with that. I've been getting up 3 times a week. I'm back to getting in the icy cold pool to do my hip exercises, which I do a couple of my ankle exercises in the pool too. And I ordered a wetsuit because that water, when I say it's cold, it is freezing. And I know the cold's supposed to be good for you, but it's a little too much for me. Anyhow, I ordered a wetsuit. I got it. It was too small. Sending that one back, ordered another one. That one fits, but the shoulders are so tight, like I can't even move my arms. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna send that one back. So now I'm just gonna do the jacket. Let's see how that works, because it's more of my upper body that just can't handle the cold. So that arrives today. If that one doesn't fit, I don't know. I just might have to give up because it's driving me crazy. Yes, right, Susan? Yay, the boot is off. Yay. It was a lot to get around in that thing. But it did help. Like, it kept my foot stable. I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to take to heal. Finding the patience in that is big for me. I do have right now, because the physical therapist suggested getting like a sleeve or something for my ankle, and I told her, and I kid you not, I literally have like a small little tub or organizer filled with just all kinds like slings and braces, and I told her, I said, I probably have something in there for the ankle. And sure enough, I did. I actually had a small little boot, but it has two like metal things on the side and it's very uncomfortable. So I didn't bother with that one. But then I have just a regular sleeve. So that's what I'm using right now. Yes, the boots are very, very exhausting. And I agree with you. Got to celebrate that progress. Absolutely. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Kay. I'm glad I'm out of it too. Yeah, very exhausting. Okay, we're going to pick 3 new words. We have strength, connections, and happiness. Happiness. We like the happiness, strength, connections, and happiness. And he says, patience. I'm getting impatient to walk again after my knee fracture. Ooh, the knee. Yeah, you got to find a lot of patience there. Sending you definitely some healing light, because I've been there with the knee before. I dislocated my kneecap I was in high school, but it hasn't been right since then. So I'm really hoping that you have a good recovery. I'm at the point now, my doctors told me, like, you're bone on bone. Next step for me would be knee replacement. And I just feel like I'm still too young for that. I mean, I'm in my 50s and I know they last, what I say, about 10 years. And I'm like, I'm going to ride these knees out as far as I can, and we'll just see how that goes. There's still some swelling. Did you talk to your doctor about that, Kay? Yes, definitely. Strength and healing. And make sure you keep yourself nice and iced up, especially after moving or doing any type of activity, because I know that will cause a lot of swelling. But let your doctor know about that too. I think that's important, to let your doctor know that that's still happening. Yes, me too, Nancy. That's what I'm left with. Good old Arthur in both knees. I got Arthur in the knees, the hip, my back, my fingers. I'm like, how am I, like, I haven't even hit 60 yet, and I got all these crazy ailments. Like, it's not fun. Yeah, okay, please do. Just let them know, hey, this is going on. I just want to let you know. I feel it feels important. So this is why I'm telling you. This is the nudge I'm getting to tell you, to let your doctor know. So please just mention it. Okay. Oh, wow, Susan. Susan says my dad had double knee replacement. He walked into church next week. He was bone on bone. Basketball. Yeah. Yeah, and Katie has Arthur in her hands. The gloves work. There's like arthritis gloves that you can get online. And when my hands get really stiff, I will wear the gloves. Also running some nice warm water over your hands, that helps too. Freedom. Detox. Encourage. Okay. So look what's on the bottom. Cleanse. Okay. So Spirit is saying here, who are your connections? What are your connections? Have you done a check-in lately with your connections? There is strength and freedom, or there's actually freedom and strength. So like allowing yourself the freedom to be connected to the right people that are going to provide that strength that you need in your life. Detox, let go of those connections that aren't serving you. It's not worth it, right? You're sacrificing your happiness, and find the courage to be able to detox. It's not easy, but it is important, because there are some connections that will just drain your energy, pull you down, make you feel like crap. It's not worth sacrificing your happiness. So Spirit's like, if you haven't done it, it's time to do another check-in. Time to let it go. Yes. Oh, thank you, Nancy. We all receive. Nancy sending healing energy to everyone. Thank you. Sterling says in 4 years, cispergene editing tech will help arthritis. Oh, that's encouraging to hear. And I had my joint at the base of my thumb removed and rebuilt with tendon from my waist. Holy crap. I could not hold stuff in my right hand. Now, after PT, I am 95% normal with less pain. That's awesome, Katie. Wow. The fact that they took it from somewhere else, and that's amazing. Well, I'm glad that you are almost at 100%. Okay. Coffee break. Good coffee. It's a surgery they've done for 50 years. Wow. We have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yeah, because if we spend too much time and on the heavy side, it will consume you. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Sometimes we don't have all the answers. Most of the time, we don't have all the answers, but they will come to us in divine timing. Happiness. We got another happy card. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. All right. So there's strength in humor, right? Humor is that beautiful place that just, it's a feel-good place. It makes us feel good. We feel happy. We feel, sometimes you just feel the love. You feel upbeat, uplifted. It's a great emotion to experience and to be in that space, connected to that, and releasing the doubts, because when we're in that state, we don't necessarily need to have all the answers. We're just in a moment, having a moment of feeling good. So we got happy on top of happy here. Happy. We got happy. Oops, where is it? There we go. Happy. Again, it says, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So again, Spirit's saying, telling us, lighten up, like let's bring some more joy, laughter, happiness, humor into our lives, releasing the doubt. We don't have all the answers. We don't know half the things that are happening or how they're going to turn out or which way it's going to go. It's all in divine timing. So instead of stressing ourselves out to no end, let's bring a little bit of humor and happiness into our lives. Okay, let's release those things that are not in control, that we're not in control of. No one has control. We can only have control over how we choose to be, what state we choose to be and allow ourselves to be in. So are you choosing, you want to be stressed, worried, filled with anxiety, anger? Or do you want to choose the lighter side of being happy, love, upbeat, humor, laughing, joy? So, and if you can't fully jump into that, it's okay. I get that. Just take a little step in that direction. Just little steps, little things here and there, right? And they begin to build up. And before you know it, you're just filled with happiness. So that is that message. Hey, Dee's in the house. Hello, hello. DK was our winner of our free reading. So getting ready for work. Glad you are here. Trust comes from being open to joy. Absolutely. Or did I get the right D? There was 2 Ds. Yes, it was. I got the right D. Okay. You are so welcome. You're welcome, D. And congratulations again. And it was Dee's birthday this week as well. So there you go, Kay. You got a fellow Libra in the house who also celebrated a birthday. Kay's was on the 3rd. Let's see. I love that, Susan. Let's pull one more card. No, but close enough. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order, right? That's exactly what we're talking about. It's all in divine timing. We don't have control over the outcomes of these situations, but we do have control over how we choose to show up and to be there for ourselves, for others, right? And it's a process of patience. So oh, I love that. Oh, look at that. There goes trust. And that's what Katie was talking about too. Yep, trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So, okay, fun. Let's do one more with these 3 words. Why do we think we're such experts that we know better and can control everything? You know, that's a great question, Katie. And I think too, it's a lot of how we were hardwired, right? Growing up, we were given that false illusion of control. A lot of things that we learned or were taught or how to battle, it was just kind of this, not that it was necessarily spoken, but implied, I feel like, and everyone chime in, let me know if you feel differently, but I feel like almost like it was implied that we had control over things. So as we got older, now this has become our belief. And really, it's like, no, nobody has any control. The only thing you can control is you. So it took me a while to kind of like start rewiring my brain around that because of that implication of growing up, that, that false illusion. I did I've been an event planner for, I don't know, a couple decades. And I think, for me, because I'm planning things, it was that whole feeling of like, I am in control here. I have to do this, and that, and control this and control that. But ultimately, come event day, that event takes on a whole life of its own. Yes, I controlled the elements to produce this thing, but the illusion of thinking that I was going to control the event that day, I am forever putting out fires. There's always fires because it took on a life of its own. So then I had to change my thinking to, I needed to create the illusion for the audience, like everything's perfect. Everything is great. They didn't need to know about the fires, and most of the time they did not. All they saw was that they had a good time and that everything felt like it ran smoothly. But in the meantime, I'm in the background pulling out hairs, running around like a crazy person. Oh yes, here's your Libra friend. There's Dee. And I sang to Dee when we had our reading. So she got her birthday song, and Kay got her birthday song. Okay, we have the links for discernment, look beyond, immediate appearances. We have the dollful, playfulness, take time to play. All right, Spirit's really coming in strong here today with about being happy and humor and playfulness. Things are heavy. We gotta allow ourselves to kind of free ourselves from some of this pressure. And we have perseverance, the badger. Dig in and see it through to completion. So finding strength in discernment, utilizing our discernment, right? So we can look beyond the, as things appear to us, right? And we want to be able to really tap into our strength. Our strength is what keeps us going. And, having that connections with playfulness, connecting ourselves to things that are going to uplift us. Play a little, have a little fun. As the Joker would say to Batman, like, why so serious? Like, yeah, let's like loosen up, be happy, persevere in more happiness, dig in and see it through to completion. So that's kind of an order. Spirit's like, dig into some happiness. It's time for you to let yourself be free. Yeah. What is that, Susan? Like a duck? Did I make a reference and I'm not connecting to duck to the reference? Oh, here we go. Smooth on top of the water, paddling like... That's exactly it. That is awesome. That is awesome, Susan. That's exactly it. That's great. Event planning. Indeed, it is. Yeah. And that's just not even just for event planning. That's just life in general, right? We're just constantly paddling our little feet off, paddling, trying to stay afloat. Indeed. Okay. Let's get 3 new words here. We have focus. It's come up again. There's patience. Focus, patience. And we got inspiration again. All right. Okay. So we really want to keep our energy and a higher vibration, right? Keeping ourselves on top of the water. um, you learned that working campaigns in government. I love it. That's awesome. It's so true. Okay. I haven't used these in a while. Oh, flipped over. Sacred alchemy. Let your mind, body, and spirit harmonize with your intention. I am aligned with spirit. Beautiful. Pathway beyond. Release what no longer serves you and step into the unknown. I am open to new things. And heavenly embrace. You will never lose your way, for all paths will lead you back home. My angels guide me. Oh, how beautiful. Okay. Focus time, it's always a good time, but especially now through all this craziness and everything that we're experiencing here in the world. Focus on your alignment with spirit, that connection. It's really important to allow yourself to stay grounded during these times. Let your mind, body, and spirit harmonize with your intention. I am aligned with spirit. So focus. I didn't put the words here. Hold on. Did I write them? I didn't. Brain fog is real. Focus. Focus, Sonja. Patience and inspiration. Is that right? Looks like. There we go. So we're going to focus on the alignment, focusing on your connection with spirit, having patience as you move forward in life, right? The pathway beyond, releasing know what longer serves you and step into the unknown. Having patience with releasing. It's not easy for everyone to just say, you know what, I'm taking a different direction. I'm going to release some of this baggage that I've been carrying. Some people might be like, okay, I'm ready. Let's do this. I release. Others, it might be like one thing at a time. It doesn't matter. Long as you begin that process, just work on releasing of the things that aren't serving you. I am and being open to new things. That's what the saying says here. I am open to new things. So opening yourself up, having patience as you do that, and getting inspired of what it is that you want to step into. So the heavenly embrace, you will never lose your way, for all paths will lead you back home, back to self. So my angels will guide me. So you are not alone. That's what spirit is really conveying here. You're not alone. So allowing yourself to really unload some of this heaviness that you're carrying so that you can be aligned. And there's been so much energy going on right now. We just came out of that beautiful super moon. We got 2 more super moons coming in November and December. The what are the cold moon, I think, and I forgot what the other one is. But the moons, these are awesome times of releasing and being able to really let go, especially with these big old super moons. So allowing yourself to really feel that connection and asking for help. Whoever your spiritual team is, bring them in closer and make that connection. So beautiful, beautiful cards, beautiful message. Oh, aren't they beautiful? These are the I saw them on Amazon, and they looked really interesting. They're the Mystic Manifesting Oracle deck. They were a little smaller than I had anticipated or wanted, but I love the back of the cards too. So yeah, I don't use them enough. I think because of the size feels a little weird, but I do like them. Beautiful. Oh yes, thank you, Nancy. I'm glad that these are beautiful messages that are coming through today, and I'm glad that you are here to be able to receive. Oh, Katie's got 2 new decks. Yay. I have a question. Do you think our spirit guides think we're rude if we don't know their names? Absolutely not. I talk to mine and God, but it's more like, and they pop answers into my head. I don't think it's rude at all. In fact, I think there's plenty of people that go through life that do not know the names of their guides. I know the name of a couple, but I know that I feel like I have a solid 5 that are around me, but I've also felt that they've been interchangeable. So sometimes I don't even know who's exactly showing up. And I got off of worrying about that, and like, for whatever reason, I felt like, oh, I needed to know and I had to know this information. And then one day it just, I don't, it might have been spirit. I don't know if it was just me, where I was like, it's not important. That's not important. What's important is the message. What is important is that I am divinely guided. What is important is that I have a team that surrounds me. I don't necessarily have to know who they are or who's giving me a message at what time. Some people do have that. Some people are given that, but we're all, our guides, our team, our spiritual team comes to everyone differently. Everyone's different. So I wouldn't get hung up on that. And no, I don't think it's rude. And I don't think they find us in a way, our guides understand that we are in this human form. So yes, we like to make jokes sometimes. Like, I love to make the jokes. My guides will be standing up there looking at me like, what is wrong with this girl? But honestly, I don't feel that they feel that at all. I think they're just like, she's almost there. She's going to get it right. It might take some time. I think they have the most patience of all. Like, they're just like, they understand what we go through and our processes. And we're here for a reason to either learn or relearn things. And I think they have all the patience in the world. So that's how I feel about it. Thank you for that question. Okay. Let's see what else we get with these words. Well, hello, Ron. How are you? Happy Friday to you. Good to see you. Giving you a big hug, my big bro. Thanks, you're right. It's the contact and the message. And girl, mine laugh at me, right? They're just having a good old party. Popcorn, be like, oh, she's back on again. Let's see what she's going to do now. Yeah, they're having a party. That's what I like to say. They're sitting up there looking like, oh, our favorite show is on again. There she goes. Let's see what she's going to do today. Is she going to get it right? Is she going to pick door number 1, number 2, or number 3? Oh, look at that. We got 2 cards right out the gate here. We have heart healing. My courageous healing journey brings me personal awakening and a deeper relationship with myself. So beautiful. And we have self-renewal. As I clean out old energies, I have more space for that which wants to be birthed into life. Very important card, boundaries. My clear boundaries allow me to protect myself, nurture my intentions, and follow my true self. So, this is about really taking time for you, right? Focusing on yourself. Heart healing is a beautiful thing to do. There's a lot of meditations out there that focus on the heart, taking that time to just strengthen your heart, the love that you have for you, for others. Um, it brings personal awakening and a deeper relationship with yourself. So take the time, focus on you, focus on the heart, having patience with your self renewal as you go through your renewal process. And there's different peaks and valleys when it comes to that whole self renewal. So having patience with that and get inspired, set boundaries. Boundaries are key. There, I just had this conversation with my daughter yesterday about setting boundaries because she is very much a people pleaser. Bless her heart. I love her dearly and that she has such a beautiful heart. But there are people that will take advantage of your heart. And this is important why you need to protect it, do the healing that you need for yourself, because there are people, some intentional, some unintentional, where they will drain your energy and they will abuse that beautiful heart of yours. So boundaries are necessary. They are important to set for yourself so people cannot take advantage of that. It does not mean that you are mean. It does not mean that you don't care about that person. And this is what I had to share with her yesterday. And I said to her, if the people in her lives, if they are going to be true friends, they will understand and respect your boundaries. Now, it might take a little time, and that's okay. You find the patience to work, with that. But if they can, if they're a repeat offender and they keep showing up and doing the same thing after you told them what your boundaries are, then you really need to understand and question, is this a connection that I need? Do I want this kind of person in my life that's not going to show up or respect me or my boundaries? So beautiful things to ask yourself, but boundaries are very, very important. Is it Thanksgiving in Canada? Well, happy Thanksgiving, my friend, and to all my Canadian peoples out there. Happy, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a beautiful weekend, Ron. Katie says, I love it here. I'm giving you a message from Spirit about unconditional love, and my brother Ron pops in. Hey there. That is awesome. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Flowing. Thank you for being here this morning to all of you. I appreciate you all so much. Oh my gosh, look at the time. It is 9:25 already. That went by fast. Okay, I'm going to give you your card for the weekend and send you all off on your way to enjoy the rest of your Friday and this weekend. Okay. I am going to do... Did I bring my other cards in here? Oh, it's looking at me right in my face. Let's see what Goddess has a message for everyone for this weekend. Oh, to my daughter, great messages to my daughter. Yes, thank you. Everybody wants people to like them, right? Ultimately, nobody wants to not be liked. But I think the one thing that I've learned in my journey, that you're always going to kind of be in a situation of damned if you do, damned if you don't. So I might as well give a damn about the things that are important to me. I can't please everyone, and I'm not here to please everyone. And I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and I've learned to accept that and be okay with that. And it's like, I can't help you. You know, everybody's in control of their own emotions and feelings. So when I've set boundaries, if people don't like them, okay, then you got to work that out. You got to figure that out for yourself. I'm sorry. I'm not here to do that. Um, I still love you. Doesn't mean I don't love you, but I'm also not going to bend over backwards so I feel uncomfortable to make you feel comfortable. We're not doing that. So this is what I really wanted to share with her. Like, it's not your issue. It's that other person. They got to work it out. And that's not being mean. You still love them, but there's only so much you can do. That's right. You got to tap into that power, your own power. We got Lilith coming to us right now to give us our message for the weekend. Lilith. Powerful goddess. Okay. Lilith appears to tell you to take back your power. Where are the places you have lost or given away your power? What beliefs do you hold that deny your power? Have you been told that powerful women never find mates, or that women can't have power because that would make them unfeminine? Have you been teased, shunned, ostracized by others when you've stepped into your power? Are you afraid of misusing your power to dominate or manipulate? Lilith says that the way to wholeness for you now lies in acknowledging that you're not connecting with your power. Then, second, coming to terms with and accepting your power. Now, I also want to say that, you know, when we use the reference woman here, we're talking about that female energy. Okay. Everybody's made up of both female and masculine energy. So, brother Ron, this applies to you too. Okay. This is that female, that creative energy, that beautiful, because a lot of times that is the energy that gets shut down or people fear, especially the more masculine energy. And a lot of these men in power, they fear that feminine energy, that power, that strength. So don't let anyone deny you your power. You stand in your power. This is what a lot of these messages were about, taking care of yourself so that you have the strength to step into that power, setting the boundaries, right? Setting your boundaries, because you're like, yeah, no, I am not going to step down of who I am. I'm going to let my light shine, right? You've heard me say that saying before with Lisa Nichols, where she was like, people like, oh my gosh, your light is too bright. Put on some shades. Put on some shades, because I'm going to shine. I'm going to shine my light. So, all right, beautiful souls. That is your message for the weekend. I hope you all go out, be happy, take in all the joy that you can take in, and stand in your power. Don't forget those boundaries. All right. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you all next Friday. Okay. Bye.